Russell's story is a very good one because I had him as a phys ed student in ninth grade, and he saw the story of Anthony Robles, who was a one-legged wrestler from Arizona State who won an NCAA title. And, he saw that and got interested, and he came to me and said, "I'd like to try wrestling." So we talked to his doctor and talked to mom, and they were not on board with him coming out at that time. And then sophomore year, we kind of went down the same road. He's like, "Coach, I really think I want to wrestle." And I said, "You convince your mom. I'm all in. Let's get everybody on board. Convince your doctors, your PT folks." And it was not cleared in 10th grade. But then his junior year, in my mailbox, I get a little note from his doctor on a prescription pad that says Russell Cunningham may participate in the sport of wrestling. So that was great. We had him right out, and the kids took him right in on the team, and he fit right in. And the biggest thing I can say for him is he never made any excuses for himself on things he couldn't do. He just came in and tries to do everything he can do.
Well, I mean, I was in middle school and I was looking for a sport that I should be able to do, and I was looking, I thought, maybe the football, probably not. Baseball, probably not. Any sport where you have to like run and like have like catch balls and stuff, probably not. But basically, uh, my friends started talking to me about, hey, you should join the wrestling team, It's fun stuff. I've seen people without legs that can do it, you can too. I'm like, no, I don't really want to. And as the years went by, I started looking into it a little more, watching videos online, and my friends kept bugging me about it, and I was just like, I want to be an athlete and do something.
There's one word, and it's on our wall over here, and it's just pride. I mean, when they see him go out there and battle hard every single time, they know that they can't go out there and do anything less than battle as hard as they can because they see what he does out there. And you know what? And there's times when we've leaned on that motivation. And when I pulled him in and said, "You know what? If Russell's out there giving it all, you better be doing the same thing. I don't want to hear any excuses because you don't hear any from him ever." So they've bought into that, and they're just proud of him. I mean, and they've had moments that's just very special because people get to meet Russell as we travel and wrestle, and there's times when the kid gets a standing ovation. You know what I mean? In a sport that doesn't always get a lot of fanfare, doesn't always get a lot of press, you have a gymnasium full of people that see him go out and wrestle and will stand up on their feet and clap for him when he comes off the mat. That's special for these guys. You remember years later. You don't remember the wins and losses that much. You remember your friends that you made in high school on a sports team, and they're no one's ever gonna forget these seasons that they get to watch him compete and practice with him and be a teammate with him.
It's been awesome. It's really been an honor. I mean, we have some of the best wrestlers in Western New York, in my opinion, and they're like number 2 in Section 5, and it's just an honor being with all these guys. I mean, they wrestle hard, and I do my best with them, and I drill with them. They include me in the team as much as they can possibly can, and I really appreciate all of them.